The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to create better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Back in motion now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just up 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the back now goes in motion. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's moving out of the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Cut quickly. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a quick grab. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up. He shreds the tackle. And they'll get him down that time. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll try the right here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hits the running back in the flat. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the Noles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back. It's a 4th down stop. The offense. Over in lost territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Important second down play coming up. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Proctor. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's complete downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Catch made on the right side. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Hands off to the left. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful people being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. So we've reached the 2-minute warnings. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this 3rd and long. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's on the run. Launches deep. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. As the first down is still going. You bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT efficiency is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Send the back in motion. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Now rolling out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled after the catch.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Touchdown, Gators. And they will claim the second half lead. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? They stop him right at the 24.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
The ball is caught. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Gets the first and still running. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. Lining up to try the extra point. extra point makes it 35-31. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Gives it to the back. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for the passing game. And they'll set up with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And now they'll run it on the draw. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. He'll throw it now. The tight end has got it. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And they hand it off to the back. Oh, and he did not make it. A big 4th down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. Trying to extend the play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he pulls in the catch.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create here on the move. Who makes the grab? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the Gators keep the football on the move. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember last time, they were on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. And he'll be brought down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Important third down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Just a